Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Finishing up my snack. We haven't had lunch, and so we're getting kind of hangry. I just went and fix my hair. Took a shower and fix my hair. Get me natural. This is my natural
my
state.
hair's still wet.
But eating some pickled chips. It's pretty good.
I'm gonna put this on.
If you guys don't know, before we get started, we've been dieting, and we've lost at least both 15 pounds each, right?
We've been lifestyle changing.
Lifestyle
Diet,
lifestyle change, whatever.
I'm gonna put this on our YouTubes. No, Facebooks. I have a weird hair.
Linda and Beth and Mike are both here. Awesome. Hey, guys.
Hey, guys.
They braved waking up in the morning.
Beth and Mike are going with us on the group cruise.
And Jim's
hey,
here too.
Jim. And I bet Kim's there too.
She's loitering, stalking in the wings.
She's a lurker.
Yeah. So Beth and Mike are from Australia, and they woke up to watch this. So
yeah, it's like 6 a.m. there.
Yeah. So
we appreciate you. Here. Okay, I'm putting this on Facebook now for the people.
All right. It's kind of a lazy day today. It's been raining here today. We haven't been out yet today. We went out yesterday, and it was an
experience.
Just so you guys know, we're doing this out without a live audience. There's no one in the studio with us today. I just said that, so I have to give them props for that. There's no laugh track, no audience with the applause sign above us. But yeah. That's not Corona.
My God.
That's not Corona.
Connie's here. Hey, James from Manitoba. He's also going with us on the group cruise. We're so excited. Jim, yes, Kim is lurking. I have a feeling she's right there beside you. I have a weird hair.
We're doing okay. So I guess we get started just a few little things here.
Let's do some housekeeping as everybody kind of joins us here as they kind of get word because we've only been live for about 3 minutes. But
so here's what's going on with us anyway. With me is that I work for a college, and the college announced Thursday that
moving the table.
Yeah, moving the table. Thursday that they're going to extend spring break for us. It actually started Friday. Good with extra week, and so they told us to come back the week after spring break for us faculty, and that we'd have to prepare for online learning. That's great for most professors, but the problem for me is I work in a simulation lab, and you can't really do simulation when you're at home. So I will be by myself, I guess, in the simulation lab.
Luckily, he can do a lot of organization. He can do.
Yes.
There's always things to do. I'm going to close my computer and keep up with just you, make notes and things. So luckily he can work, and it's nice because he'll likely be alone or with one or two other people. So
me and a bunch of dummies.
Him and a bunch of dummies. So he's pretty safe. I'm from home. I work from home, so I'm here helping his mom
monitor
with
everything
the boys.
and everybody canceling their trips and everything else. So
that's been really fun, and we'll talk about that in a hot second. But so luckily with work we're okay. But I know a lot of people are not. My mom's working from home. My mom works for the state, so she'll be having to work from home. Thankfully, my dad also is going to be working from home. Hey, Paula. Hey, Al. So there's a lot of changes happening for a lot of people. Luckily, Jimmy's dad's job is really pretty unaffected. So he works in a plant, so he can kind of continue for now.
He has built-in sanitizer, which is kind of funny.
He really does. So
my dad manages a distillery. I won't tell you what distillery, but he manages a distillery. And
so we think he's going to be all right.
They can just pour whatever on his hands and do that. So
he's going to be okay. If we cough, it's allergies. Don't freak out. We don't have anything. So yeah, we want to know how you guys are doing, how you're coping. I have an agenda of stuff. So I figured since we're all home and can't really go anywhere, get comfy. So I'm not worried about necessarily time limit here with all of this. So we're going to be casual and hang out.
Yeah.
So how are you guys doing? Let us know. Hopefully none of you have been too terribly adversely affected by all this, but we definitely want to know.
Cruise stock, yes. Also, cruise stock will go down more. Unfortunately, I think it probably will too.
It'll go back up, but
they're
it's going to go down.
They're hemorrhaging money right now, which is absolutely horrible.
Unfortunately, this is probably a good time to buy.
Yeah, and that's one thing we find out
too. Trying to buy hand sanitizer here is stupid crazy. It is here too. Jimmy and I braved the crazy Friday morning because if you saw it on our stories, we braved it all on Friday morning because we thought nobody would be out. Boy, were we wrong. There was people everywhere. No paper products, none of that. We weren't buying any of that stuff. We were just buying food because we knew people were panicking. And so we wanted to make sure we had stuff before it was all gone.
Although we bought cases of toilet paper and paper towels and stuff before all this happened, like what, a month ago?
Yeah.
So we stocked up not knowing this was going to happen. My dad, I think, maybe saw that in the future, so he's pretty good at
he's been pre-preparing little by little for about 3 weeks, which turned out to be good. At first I thought he was crazy, but now I'm like, thank you, Jim. So I'm like, you win. So we went and got just, cold things. So we're okay. If we need to hunker down or if they lock everybody down or whatever, we're okay. So we hope everybody else is too. Jim, Nova Scotia was doing well, but it sounds like we have our first 3 cases. Yep. Beth and Mike says, has everybody got toilet paper? I don't understand. What's
interesting that I'm finding that a lot of rumors are going around too. Now, so not just the media, it's just people in general on Facebook and stuff. Like we were told, so we live pretty close to the world's largest casino, right in Oklahoma, Texas border.
Mm-hmm.
And we were told one of the people that work there were running around town, and everybody else there got affected. We don't know if that's true or not, but
our connections are stable. It said.
Hopefully they're keep it on. So yeah, we just don't know, and so a lot of misinformation out there, a lot of bad things. What we've been getting. Well, should we start that first, or
we should? Let's talk about a little bit. So, Portly travelers, people are panicking. Connie said people are driving to her 500-person town to buy the toilet paper. Oh my gosh. Sorry, you guys. Same for Beth and Mike. Toilet paper gate. No truer hashtag has ever been said. So crazy. Jim separating his 2-ply. Probably smart. Christina in Wyoming. Yep, everybody's losing their minds. It's nuts. Hey, Stephanie, how you doing, girl? Hopefully Prague isn't. Hope you're doing all right. Let's see. James from Manitoba have some friends on the Oceania. Oh no, that we're supposed to get off in Chile. That's not good.
Ooh. That's not good.
Connie, they have 2 cases where she is in Saskatchewan, Canada. So yeah, I think we have some advice, but we're not going to tell you what to do. At the same time, we're just going to talk to you guys about what we're doing.
What we do, and yeah, this because we want to give out advice. No. Even
though he's in the
medical professional, I don't think it's good to give out
advice.
I think it's at your own risk. I think there's a lot of media hype, but also I think you should be safe.
Yes.
So
we're going to kind of go down our list here. I have an agenda. We're going to talk about all of this stuff, but it's not going to necessarily be all Corona gate. We want to talk to you guys kind of about how this affects us and how this is going to affect our channel and your advice on what you want to see moving forward, and kind of so we're handling this appropriately. So that's kind of our definite plan.
This is going to be a total side street, and you're going to roll your eyes when you see it. But I see a comment here I want to address because I've always wondered this. We lived a year in Asia, and
I think I know where you're going.
Okay, and this is something we watched a lot of Curb Your Enthusiasm lately, and Larry David. I feel like this is something that he should address in one of his shows. So we live in Asia. I've always seen them all around.
They know this.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm telling you this.
They're aware.
The shower hose attached next to the toilet.
That's an
when
Asian
it just said
video.
they have a bidet, they're fine. I tried it one time while we were there. Wasn't a good feeling.
You did it on a Japanese toilet. That's a whole different experience.
But that's the same kind of thing. I didn't realize they have a button to push it. It sprays, right? I didn't know. Didn't feel good. Didn't like it. Never gonna use it again. People say you don't need toilet paper for bidets, but how do you dry off? Like, do you walk around with wet butt cracks? I honestly was curious how that works.
This is how his mind works.
Yes, and no one's be able to answer that question. It's like, oh, you just air dry. Well, to me, I wouldn't want that sensation of feeling wet. So I honestly don't know. But anyway, that's our case here.
Look, there's Walter's one. Hey guys, you guys are way better than Larry David. No better compliment has ever been given to us. And the shower is always a good backup. There you go. Just use a towel.
Yeah, Mark.
Look at you.
Mark's been there, and so
Genius.
in Europe, they have bidets in Europe. I just don't understand.
Air dry.
You have
get
to
used
dry?
to it.
See, okay, air dry. I can't. I couldn't do that. It's like having. Well, anyway, I'll get there. Swamp crotch. We have something for that too. We have the Manscaped deodorants. Anyway, going down a tangent. That's what I wanted to say. I don't understand the bidet thing, so I'm not going to use that.
Curb Your Enthusiasm before we started.
I need toilet paper in my life.
Oh, see, you guys understand. It's a rough thing. I didn't do the Japanese toilets because I felt assaulted. So I stayed away from all of that because they're intense. They're aggressive.
Part of the reason is you don't know what you see the little logos, they're like they're all in Japanese. So you press them, you don't know what they mean. Like you see like a butt with like a
This is way
spray.
off topic.
Yeah, anyway.
Just good luck to those.
Not for bidets, so okay, we're going down the line.
We have toilet paper.
Okay,
so let's start with, oh my God.
Sorry guys, I went down the wrong after.
No more Kirby enthusiasm for you. So let's start with our 2020 group trip. As you guys all know, our 2020 group trip got canceled via MSC way before Corona exploded. Like that was pre-Corona crazy. Look, he said they have a YouTube video to help you use a Japanese toilet. Thank you, Mark.
All right.
Still not going to do it. But mine's allergies. So I've been coughing for weeks. But so basically what we've decided to do with the 2020 group trip is, are we replacing it? Are we not replacing it? What are we doing? We're not replacing it. We looked at all-inclusives. We looked at more cruises. Understand, this is all pre-Corona. This is all pre-freak out, cancellation like madness, all that. And when this all started hitting, we were like, oh, okay. So we're not going to replace it. We're not going to be doing a 2020 group trip at all. No. We're sad. And it sucks, but we feel like is the best choice.
We had interest. We had plenty of interest. It's just not. It's not that. It's a short time for us, and we weren't sure what to do, and we just want to concentrate on the one in January and get some travel done ourselves in that time. So we thought about doing what we want to do and do our own thing and have people join us. And we're like, well, it can get complicated. So
my worry is I don't want to be, I know this is not going to last forever and this is going to blow over. We know that, and we're going to address that in a little bit. But the thing is I would feel awful if I sponsored a trip and took people somewhere, even after all these cancellations and, all these regulations and everything lifted. If somebody still got it on a group trip I led, I would have a really hard time with that. And I don't want to risk it. I feel better about making personal travel decisions than group travel decisions in 2020 with this climate. And our 2021 trip, totally fine. I'm not worried about January. They will figure this out way before that. I am not worried about that trip. We're not canceling it. We're not adjusting it unless NCL makes me. And so that's fine because it's so far away. But in terms of 2020, we're not going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So
I agree. Yeah. So
thanks, Mike.
We will actually, we're planning on doing a couple of different trips in, except we don't know, I just said it. So we're going to a couple different trips in 2021. So
to make up for that.
We have the group cruise already planned. So if you guys have your stuff canceled for this couple months, because of coronavirus, join us on the group cruise. We have a few more spots left.
We do still have spots left. And I have actually thought about, depending upon interest based on what happened to everybody with all of this, I'm considering taking more people. Originally, we were like 20 rooms. That's it. We're not taking any more. But because of this and having to cancel the 2020 trip, I would consider taking more. So that's going to depend on interest and who wants to join us. We still have plenty of room and space. And what's also nice is that the prices aren't massively affected because of the current climate. So everybody still has discounts. Everybody still has lower deposits. It's a good time to book travel for later. And so that's why our January trip is still pretty affordable and going to do really well, we hope, and we're not canceling. So if anybody had trip stuff happen and want to go with us, because Connie mentioned she wanted to go on a destination trip with us, we are still doing that in January. And then we're looking at scheduling a second trip cruise in 2021 to make up for 2020 tanking, and then hopefully a destination trip somewhere.
We're planning a destination trip. It's going to be epic. It probably won't be anywhere in the Caribbean. Tell you that. Yeah. It probably won't be anywhere in
It'll be foreign.
North America.
Well, it was going to be Asia, but I don't know now.
Yeah, so we're looking to see what our options are there. We have narrowed down. Might or might not be a place we've already been. Mm-hmm. So we want to just make you guys aware of that. But it's all going
to depend on how things go in the next probably 90 days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we'll see.
Not China. Never was going to be China.
Yeah.
But it's We love Asia and we spend a lot of time there. So we're just going to play this by ear before we announce what that destination trip is. So in terms of that's what's going to happen. So let's talk for a hot second what Corona has meant for everybody in travel, because it's hit us as travel agents. We've lost money. We've had people cancel trips. We've had people who have been forced to cancel trips because of all of the cruise lines that have just totally stopped everything. So what is our advice? What would you say? Because we've had people ask us this question. Would we travel? Do we think you should travel? What is our opinion?
Yeah, we ask this each day. It's just been going on.
So what's our opinion?
So getting more and more frequent. So we want to actually on here and address it because I feel it's really important. People don't know what to do. There's a lot of misinformation, a lot of confusion. There are a few good videos on it already. I know Mark and Jocelyn, they have a couple of great videos. I think this is a live Q&A. We haven't a chance to see it yet, but there's a lot of good people out there that can give you some real answers. And so listen with your gut and go with that. So for us, when we travel right now, the answer would be yes. If there are contingencies. We would travel. We're healthy. We feel like we're fit.
We feel like
enough. We're healthy, chubby, but
we don't have any pre-existing conditions, and we are in the low risk bracket.
Would we go to Asia right now? No, we would not go to Asia.
Here's the problem. We are with Jimmy's parents who are in a high risk bracket. And we are with his nephews daily who are also in a high risk bracket. So would we travel for ourselves? Yes. Are we going to? No.
That's just simply because where we're at right now, where we're living. So
we don't want to bring it back to them. No. Would we recover? Yeah. Would we be fine? Yeah. Would they? I don't know. And so we don't want to be responsible for that. And we don't want to risk their health because we want to go somewhere. And so that's why we're choosing not to travel right now, because we don't want to take it to them. And we don't want to go somewhere who has a difficult infrastructure for medical care. And what if we had it and didn't know it and brought it there and created all of it there? Like, that's another thing you really have to think about.
Because they're finding that you can be carriers. You can be carriers of this virus and not know it. And so that's our biggest unknown, is we don't know. And so on the safe side, not to be a-holes for our family, we'll just stay home. And that's really, really tough for us because we had
stuff planned, guys.
We actually had stuff planned for spring break. We wanted to go do some things. That didn't pan out. And we had some, Carnival, before all this stuff, they're offering us basically free cruises as travel agents to go and keep the ball rolling for them.
And we were going to go.
And we thought about it, and it's like, well, that's not very fair to, all our family people we come in contact with, because what if we can go out and get something and come back? Now, if we could limit those risk factors, we'd probably still do it. But now they canceled the cruise anyway. So
but that's our main concern, is risking it for somebody else. So when people ask us if they should travel, our advice is that, would you bring it to somebody else if you had it and didn't know it? Would you bring it home with you to somebody who is a very high risk of this really crippling them? And 3, you got to follow your gut, you guys. It sucks to lose the money, and it sucks to have to cancel travel, and it sucks to be inconvenienced, but we're not over panickers. I've kind of always thought this was massively over sensationalized by the media, but I understand the real life risk of it. And that is making me think twice about my personal decisions, and that's making me encourage everybody else to think twice about theirs. And you have to follow your gut. We can't make that decision for you. We're not doctors, as much medical experience as he has. You have to do what's right for yourself, but you need to think about those where you're going and those when you're coming home.
Other thing I think people don't think about too, when they do stuff like this, like, oh, I'd be okay, be fine when we go, come back and forget it, whatever. The social repercussions of that is pretty bad. So if you all of a sudden find out you went somewhere and came back, and you have to go tell everybody at work that you have coronavirus and you're just exposed, and now their life's in danger.
It's a lot of people.
There's a lot of anger towards you, and so do you really want to risk being ostracized from your friends and stuff because you may give them coronavirus? And so there's some things obviously you can't prevent that 100%, but I mean, limit your risk factors, and that's one thing we're trying to do is not really go out, stay inside, only for bare essentials, and stay from people.
This hurts, you guys. This is not fun for us, and this is not something that we would have wanted to do. But we would love to take advantage of the deals right now, but we're not. But here's our advice, however, for that. Just because that's the climate right now doesn't mean that's going to be the climate forever. So the things that we're encouraging people to do that want to travel right now, we're saying maybe push the pause button, still book your travel, guys. This is a great time to book travel. The cruise industry is crippled because of this, and they still need,
it's not just cruise
they
industry.
need your money, and they need that. But book it for, 4 or 5 months from now.
I'll tell you, there are so
plane
many
tickets.
Deals right now worldwide on everything.
It reads into me every day.
I'm like, Amanda, there's, you can go for $100 to London. Well, not now. Well,
Not now.
maybe later. But yeah, it's crazy. But the thing is, we have to keep moving forward to keep spending money. If we start spending money and everything, then it's really going to be a dire situation because China's going to tank. So we should keep investing. And so the main thing really is support small business. So we have friends that are in travel business that are probably devastated right now because no one's buying travel-related stuff. We went to the Travel Goods
the Travel Goods Association show 2020 last week.
Yeah, and it was kind of a bad situation there because a lot of people didn't come because they were from overseas, but
a lot of people affected.
Yeah, a lot of small businesses that were there were like, I don't know what's going to happen, and now I'm sure sales are probably not doing so well. So go support travel-related businesses, travel small business especially. So
because this will change. It feels like this is going to be this way forever, but it's not, guys. It's not. And so travel will bounce back. You will be able to travel again. There won't be all these restrictions. There will be cruises. All of this is going to change. We just have to kind of ride this really crappy wave right now. So like our friends, Family on Standby, they work for an airline. Like, buy your tickets. Like, go ahead and buy airline tickets, but do it for a few months when you know this is going to have blown over.
Mm-hmm.
Do it for fall. But still spend your money.
There are deals. I mean, we should put some even on our Facebook page because there's a lot of deals right now that we need to pass on to you guys. You can fly internationally in a few months. You're like in May and June, really, really cheap right now. And so keep that in mind. Cruises are going to be begging us to come and use them.
Yeah, you're probably going to have wave season deals with cruises for a pretty good part of the year.
Yeah.
Wave season is technically over, but it's going to continue now because they need to rebook because Princess is shut down for the next 60 days, and then every other cruise line has shut down for 30, but they may extend it. And so the best thing to do now is book those cruises for fall, book those cruises for early 2021, book those cruises for late 2021. Like, still spend your money. It's a really tough time right now for a lot of people, travel agents included. I lost money and I'm not happy, but I understand. And so we just have to kind of get through this and look after this is over with your travel. And so support people like that. And we are, like I said, we're keeping our 2021 January cruise. We're still looking at stuff to, support those people because we're in the industry with them. So we feel it, we understand it, but we also know people are thinking about right now and not later. And that's just going to cause you to be more depressed.
Mm-hmm.
So plan a trip while you're quarantined.
Yeah. Keep a positive mind. That's a good time to look at YouTube and do some research on what you want to do next because there's so many places to go. So we talk about what we're doing.
We can. I have my agenda here, and that's one thing we wanted to let you guys know.
We're going all over the place with our agenda. We have a list of things.
I'm OCD. I can't help it.
I'm skipping around. Sorry.
Jim, he said visit our merch store. We'll actually talk about that in a minute. Just Pamela. Yes, exactly. Set your 2021 schedule. Do all of that stuff. It sucks right now, but it's not going to be like this forever. So I can't stress that enough for you guys.
And people are not getting paid for not working. That's really going to be horrible. That's what people I feel for
I
most.
hope they fix that.
So hope there's some way that we get some relief for those people.
I know our friend, Plus Mommy Jen, her husband, got approved vacation, flew to California before all the restrictions and stuff hit, and then his employer's like, you can't work for 2 weeks unpaid, even though they approved the vacation.
They flew like an hour. They flew from like Mexico to LA, and since they flew, they have a 2-week mandatory quarantine, which I can kind of understand, but it's without pay and all that. It's like, well, they got approved for it, and it was okay before that. DCC says you can travel domestically, it's fine. So Panera Bread, that's who is employed by. Not so happy with your decision right now.
Shame on you.
Yeah.
But it's, oh man, guys. Sonia, she's absolutely right. Sonia McIntyre, don't hate me if I said that wrong. She said, having been in the travel industry since 9/11, it'll bounce back eventually. It's just hard right now. It is. It's true. I mean, this is not the first time, unfortunately, travel's been through something like this.
Again.
It'll happen again. Yeah. And that's why Jimmy's not in aviation anymore. Thank you, 9/11. So, it happens. Mm-hmm. Beth and Mike, yes, definitely, because they're coming with us in January 2021. So cheap flights because we're all planning to go to LA early. So.
Business class. Hey, yeah, I'll look for it too.
It's not a bad idea.
We'll look on your end. We'll look on our end. And see if we can get you a better deal for that.
That's actually a really good idea.
Thought.
So don't give up, you guys. Don't sink into depression. So if anybody wants to join us, if any of your stuff has gotten canceled for our 2021 trip, like I said, based on the interest, I may extend it to more than 20 rooms. So we'll put all that information in the description box of this, so you guys can hit us up and let us know if you want to go.
The takeaway from this is keep supporting small business,
Yes.
keep supporting the travel industry, because they definitely need it. It's real cyclic with them. I would have thought they would be able to survive on their baggage fees that they would keep charging, but
I can't wait to see what Family on Standby says about that.
But it's true. They quit charging for bag fees. Southwest doesn't do it, and they're fine. So anyway,
they
keep nickel and diming us, and they're bragging how much money they made on baggage fees. Now they're hurting, so anyway.
So we say all that to you guys. Already got sass. You guys feel free to get him. I'm cool with it. Just pounce. So what are we gonna do? We're telling you guys not to give up, and we're telling you guys not to be depressed. So what is our plan? So we have one. We always have a plan, you guys. We always have a plan. So first things first, we are planning a trip, hopefully for the summer.
And boats. Yeah. So we're going the opposite direction we went last time.
We're still crossing a pond.
So you're giving that away too. Go another. Well, I guess everybody knows.
No matter where we
go, you gotta go the other way.
We're gonna have to go over.
Well, across the pond, it's like going to Europe. But
oh, hey, Lindsay, miss you too.
Anyway, so we're planning that. That's one of the things we're doing right now tentatively. If the coronavirus doesn't mess things up, because right now is a really, really good time to book travel. So
it is. So we are doing that. We are booking travel for ourselves. We are considering things for ourselves for hopefully May, June-ish, because it's my birthday. I want to go somewhere. And so then we're preparing for a big trip that we have in the fall that we were actually planning pre-corona. So now we're still going to do it in the fall. And then we have our cruise in 2021, and that starts all of that. So we will have a lot of stuff coming up for that. The other thing is I guess we can officially tell them we're moving.
Yeah. We can now. We can
tell you we're moving. We're staying in the same town, but we're moving houses. And we're excited because why?
Well, we get our own place. We're now getting our own place and our own office. So it's kind of working out well for us financially, because we can save some more money. Parents bought a house with a mother-in-law house out back. And so we're able to not only have that, but also have an office for ourselves and a recording studio. So we have a lot of new things, going on. Sorry, with our life and all that stuff too. So not only we're gonna have a studio, we're gonna have an office, but as well,
we're gonna have like an epic HQ.
Yeah, like
epic HQ. We're starting, as we've been talking to you guys about for quite some time. It's gonna be, I guess, a multifaceted office. We're gonna have obviously where we're working, we're filming podcast stuff, but we're also gonna start doing cooking videos for you guys on Fridays to show you guys how to cook the stuff that we fell in love with in Asia. We're excited about that. Oh, Trace is here. Hey. So we're going to do that. We're also, y'all, I love Jim so much for saying, go check out our merch. And that's absolutely true, because we're about to change it all. We're about to actually pull it and completely change it and be in much more control of it. And so merch is going to come down for a little while, but it's going to change and go right back up. And so we're going to be able to have more control over that with a bigger office space. So
and extended offerings of stuff. So we're excited about that too. So it's got a lot of changes in the next couple of months here. So we might hopefully not, but hopefully we'll be able to have a video up each week. We might not.
That'll lead us to our next question in a moment. But we, with our new HQ, we're renovating it and we're completely redoing it. So we're going to film that entire process. So you guys are going to see it go from trash to treasure, because it's not cute right now. Like it needs some love. And so it's going to get it. And so that's what we're going to do. Look, James said open house with free booze. Count me in. We'd do it if y'all would come. Don't even play. I would. But that's one thing that will be coming in the next couple of months for you guys. All of that. Can Jimmy cook Texas barbecue? Yes.
We can. Yes. We have a smoker.
I'm not a bad cook. With that kind of stuff. I don't do barbecue though. That's
usually my brother-in-law help us too.
He's great at it. That cowboy kind of meat cooking. He does a good job.
Definitely pick our way we cook here in Texas.
Definitely a special way we cook here in Texas. So that leads us to something else that we're going to let you guys know about. Is we have decided, not from a society standpoint, but from a personal standpoint, to do Weight Watchers. So we have both been on Weight Watchers and we're rocking it. I have lost 15 pounds, almost 16, and so have you. And so we're all doing really pretty well with it and we're having fun with it. So we may show you guys how to make some of those things, but we'll show you the full fat, good Asia food on our channel. But we'll show you guys how to cook some good stuff that's a bit healthier too. So we're excited.
Yeah, I've lost quite a bit of weight in the last couple of weeks. We've been doing this, and then hopefully continue it. So it's a lifestyle change and not, a diet. That's what she said. So one of the things you have to do and for yourself to get healthier. We're not abandoning anybody by any means, but we're trying to get healthier, and that's ultimately what we want to do. And no one wants to be overweight. No one wants to be bigger. And so we're trying to take those steps to do that. Right?
Yes.
So
I'll make sure and let you finish your sentence.
Yeah, so no worries. All right.
So what content do you guys want to see from us in the next couple of months? That's something that we want to talk to you about, because we have a lot of footage filmed and ready, especially because we just came from the travel show. So we have a lot of footage there, but we know not a lot of people are buying stuff. We wish that they would, but so we're trying to figure out from you guys what you would like to see. Do you want us to post all the travel stuff? We're worried that's going to fall flat because that's not what anybody's looking at right now. So yeah, let us know in the comments here what content you guys want to see from us. And if you're watching this on a playback, let us know. Yeah, in the comments.
Really curious, like what kind of videos should we do in the meantime? We're busy starting to pack up and stuff here too, so we don't have a lot of space to cook or any of those things. But what kind of video would you want us to do? Like talking about something, or review a place we've been, or some tips? We have 1, 2, 3. We have like 7 or 8 videos in the pipeline, but not all of them are what we want to necessarily air right now. It's because of the current climate. So we're not really sure if we're gonna get a lot of views on them, because the way the algorithm works, it might be a little bit off and might not suggest us to people. And so obviously
we're worried about it actually having any reach. One thing we are going to have is Beth and Mike, who are here, they sent us a box from Australia that we actually filmed a taste test for around Christmas time with my family and with Jimmy's good friend who was with us. And so we're going to post that next week so you guys can see that, because we thought that'd be super fun. We've been waiting for the perfect moment to post that, and I think that's Thursday.
Now's the time. Yes.
Now's the time, Beth and Mike. Now's the time. So we're going to put that up on Thursday.
By the way, it's an hour and a half of footage we're whittling down to make it.
Yeah,
we spent a lot of time, so hopefully we can whittle it down and make it watchable. Because we had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun in that video.
We really did, Connie. I lost 35 pounds. Oh, hey, good for you.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Did I ever tell you how much we lost already, or no?
Yeah, we did.
Okay. I can't remember.
We can do some at-home vlogs. Trace, am I saying your name right? Please tell me if I am. I hope so. We can do some at-home vlogs if you guys are interested in that, but we're not going anywhere. So we may get cabin fever, so that may be really interesting. Restaurant reviews, we're not really going out right now, but that's a good suggestion. Felisa, play some of your most watched videos from your year abroad. That's what Jimmy suggested, us reposting stuff, but I don't know what they would do to us with the algorithm if they would even let us do that. So
I try it. We have a couple that we like really enjoy. It's what's interesting is I think we talked about this before, but a lot of our videos that we make, some will spend a lot of time editing and trying to make artsy, and we really enjoyed them, and we'll get no views. Some, we have a couple that have hit over 100,000 that we've not really put a whole lot of work into. Like, okay, let's get something up, and boom, it just explodes. So
yes.
it's funny
it's
how
really weird.
Other people on here that do YouTube know just what I'm talking about, because it's so confusing how you think, well, it's going to be really, really watched. And then.
And he worked so hard on it. We did that with our Bon Air video, you guys, because we loved it. And we were like 6 people watched it.
Yeah. So you never know. You just never know what you're going to get on YouTube. So it might release. That's a good idea. I think she has a great idea. So maybe we'll try that.
So I'm making notes. So if the table shakes, that's what it is.
Not an earthquake.
So Jim wants to see an Airbnb survival guide. We can do an Airbnb survival guide. That'd be kind of fun. I actually thought about doing that as like a course for like people to sign up and hang out with us. So it's a smaller group with questions. I'm going to write notes here. So Airbnb survival, repost some of our old stuff. Also family on standby likes that.
It's a fickle thing. You really have to learn the ins and outs of Airbnb to know something was wrong, because we've obviously had that happen quite a few times while we're in Asia traveling, and not so much here. But you never know. But yeah, there's some new policies in place that helps the renter get their money back and get refunded.
They're also refunding everybody in full right now, so good on them.
Yeah, that's cool.
For people having to cancel,
money,
that was one of the first things I looked up. Truth, because I thought, are they going to be jerks? But they're not. They're refunding everybody in full. Family standby tech videos. I wrote that down. Cameras, how to vlog. Do we even know how to vlog?
Number one is buy a better camera, because
I have one with a mic import.
I think Family Standby has a good one. They got M50, but we don't. We have a trouble with something different, and we should have bought the other one when we had the chance, and we didn't.
You live and you learn.
But we tried. Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm on board with this.
Peggy said, "I'll watch anything you guys do. You're so sweet." Have some chats with us about different cultures you've experienced and how we should behave when we get to certain countries. That's a really good one, Connie. I actually quite like that.
It gives good suggestions.
You do have good suggestions. Cultural.
Is anybody watching right now? Anybody, I guess, forced to work from home? Or is everyone working from home right now? Or are they all still going to work? I'm curious. Or if they're out of work right now. I'm curious if what that's, to change the subject.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I am wondering, because I keep hearing people working from home. But
oh, thanks, James. You're sweet. Travel tip videos and how-tos, how cell phones and SIM cards work, how to access internet, apps used for travel. That's a good one too, Jim. I like that.
Because that is a thing. I mean, every time we go to a different country, you have to get a new SIM card at the airport or somewhere else. The tip to give right off the bat, guys, when you start traveling again, is airports are always higher, almost maybe like 200-300%. Even so, that's a good idea, because you can waste a lot of money if you don't know what you're doing with the SIM cards.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
How to access internet. My notes are looking crazy. Apps for travel.
Beth and Mike talk about places in their hometown here that show us there really isn't anything. We can go to the casino. Well, the problem is most of those places are a lot of people. Like, we had the world's largest casino, I think I just told you guys, up the street from us, and that's pretty cool. But
somebody got affected, so I'm not heading there anytime soon. All those machines are dirty.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's a rumor. We don't know. That's just it. Like,
well, they're dirty, and it's not a pandemic. Trey said creative things we figured out doing during the pandemic. That's good. Watch us freak out from not being able to go anywhere. Let's see what else. I'm writing it all down. Just Pamela goes to work tomorrow. Phones and SIM cards, Linda. What are some special places in Gainesville you might like to show us? There's nothing in Gainesville. We wish there was more. I can't work from home, but I think Heidi might be able to. Oh, that's good, Chris. Hey, by the way.
Yeah, hey.
A video on the best apps to use when traveling. Awesome, Felice. I've got that written down. Connie, I run a town. If we close the public, we will still have to work behind closed doors. That's what sucks about public service like that.
Yeah. Shout out to all the guys working in hospitals and EMS and public safety. I don't miss that. I don't envy them doing that right now. It's one of those things where they never close. You can't call in sick. I mean, you can't work from home. That's one thing that's bad about public service, working for the public and healthcare especially, is you never get to close. Never get to get work from home. It sucks.
Linda had good ideas. How about packing tips, keeping suitcase weight down, carry-on only, and day pack stuff? We don't do carry-on only because our clothes are bigger. It makes it a little harder. Let's see. Ohio just closed bars and restaurants. Oh, man.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's not working. Mike still flies. Oh, man. Be careful. Karen, going to work. 8 have virus in New Zealand, 1 in Wellington City. Glad I'm working locally. Wow, yeah. Give each other pedicures. No. That's cute, but no.
That wouldn't work for us.
Trace likes the pedicure idea. I don't want to see our feet. That's gross. Let's see. Peggy, her friend in California, has been working from home for the last 2 weeks. His company wants to make sure their staff is taken care of. Yeah, that's good.
It's interesting to see the different employers do different things. I mean, full gamut. Some will pay the full and just stay home. Some will make you work from home and you still get paid. Some are just like, no, we're not going to pay you. So I feel for those guys in that bracket because it's such a diverse group of people.
It is.
Doing different things. So,
Plump Travelers, do we have a link to the travel show in Vegas? The travel show this year is actually New Orleans. It wasn't in Vegas. It will be back in Vegas next year. We have a video on it from last year, but the videos from this year we haven't posted just yet. So we're excited it'll be back in Vegas next year. It's cheaper for us to go when it's in Vegas.
Yeah.
So we look forward to doing that.
So a lot of cool new stuff. We're excited to show you guys some new things that we've not seen before, and with some new partnerships with them that we can help get you guys some cool stuff and some new amazing giveaways. We have all kinds of things we're planning.
So even though the travel show was affected by all of this, the people that did show up, some had some really cool stuff. There was one company in particular, I love her stuff because it's made out of plastic bottles. Love her and her stuff. So I can't wait to show you guys that. We had great stuff for women this year. I was really excited about. There was a cool luggage that got really skinny that we'll show you guys. What else? There's a lot of wellness stuff. I was actually really pleased to see. I don't think it was climately based. I think it was just circumstances.
My favorite travel pillow.
Jimmy found a travel pillow. I found a travel pillow. And it's really funny, too, because the travel pillow I loved, I told the guy, I was like, I don't like travel pillows. And then he said, no, but you really have to try this one. And then I fangirled and loved it.
Yeah. So we're not
a lot of cool stuff.
We're not pillow people. We don't carry pillows with us. We just do this. And so we're excited to show you what we like because it took a lot of convincing. It has to be cool. In other words, it has to be cool for us to like it. And so we really like these things and we want to show you. So.
We did. So we are in contact with all of those companies and brands right now so we can work that out. So that stuff will go up later. Let's see here. Trey said school is closed. Yep, that sucks. But at least Scott can still work. That's good. Scott, I'm in my bunker trading food with the local raccoon population. You're funny.
The trash pandas.
Yeah, the trash pandas. The one with the suitcases, yes. I can send you the links for the suitcases if you want to look at the suitcases. You guys just let me know. Let's see. Oh, you're sweet, Dwayne. Thank you. Speaking of Vegas, we got tickets to Vegas in May. Can't be $85. No, you can't. It's good prices, so hopefully it'll all have blown over.
What's weird is things are closing in Vegas. They still say it's pretty busy there, and so we're just living it up in the casinos. Even though the buffets are closed and restaurants are closing and all that stuff, nightclubs are closing. We're getting emails. Is it just me or has everybody been getting an email about the virus from every single thing they've ever got an company they got an email from? I mean, like
everybody.
Pizza Hut, like my internet service provider is talking about what they're doing. It's like, why are you sending out an email? But I'm glad they're being proactive, but it doesn't make any sense why I'm getting an email from a pen manufacturer, whatever.
Yeah, it's weird. So yeah, we're getting all those emails just like you guys are. It's kind of insane. I will tell you in terms of content that's coming, I had a second channel, as you guys know, called The Shapely Sisterhood, and I haven't posted there in a while. There's a good reason for it, and I'm going to post a video as to why, but so I'm changing it all and adjusting it because I actually got a weird comment from somebody that kind of made me realize we've got a misunderstanding somewhere. So I'm going to start posting over there soon too. I'm really excited. Girly sort of hippie stuff. So I'm excited about that so we'll start doing that as well in terms of content during all of this crazy, hopefully soon. So yeah, we just wanted to come on and I guess talk to you guys and make sure everybody was okay and make sure everybody wasn't panicking because I still don't think there's a reason to panic. I think we can just calmly navigate this.
Let it ride.
Just let it ride out and everything's going to be fine. So if anybody had, because Connie mentioned it and some others. So if you guys want to join us or get any information on our 2021 group cruise that's already happening, you can email me at reservations@chubbyandaway.com and I'll send you all the information. And you can also look in the description because I'll have a link where you guys can go fill out a form and I'll respond and give you all the info if you guys want to do that. We have some more spots. We're excited. Emails better than come to your door. Yes, Mike, you're absolutely right. Agreed. No need to panic. You're right. I think that's what happened with a lot of people and why there's no toilet papers because everybody was like, oh my God, We're gonna die.
Well, here you have toilet paper, so they're worried they're not going to get it for some amount of time, and so they're going to get some too, because everybody else is getting it. So
I did see a meme that said if you need 6 things of Costco-sized toilet paper for 2 weeks, you have other problems. I thought that was hilarious and so true.
Or just get a bidet.
Or just get a bidet and air dry. Just do that, and everything will be totally fine. So if anybody doesn't have any final questions, we'll let you guys go. We really appreciate everybody. Check out the description for all the good stuff. I wrote down everybody's wonderful ideas for content, so we'll be looking at all of that. And so we'll keep posting. You'll see a new video from us on Thursday for our taste test from our Australian friends, Beth and Mike. So that'll be really fun. It was delicious too, by the way. We also tried Vegemite.
Some of us liked it. Some of us did not. Let's just put it that way. And it might surprise you, honestly.
I didn't like it. Fun fact.
I thought you said you liked it.
Was me. Okay. Was me. It definitely wasn't me.
Watch the video and find out, because
yeah, you'll have to watch it and find out, because it activated. No, wasn't me. So yeah, we appreciate you guys. Please stay safe and don't freak. Don't worry. If you guys need anything from us, we are still here on all of our social media goodness. We're also doing a giveaway right now over on our YouTube. We're on YouTube for Benji locks that are pretty amazing. The thumbprint locks. We love them. We're giving away 2 of them. So yeah.
We got so excited they sent us some to give away. So go down below in the description box of that video and sign up. Tell us what color you want to see them make new.
See coming.
Yeah.
And why you want it. So I'm leaving it open until Saturday next week. So it'll be there for some more days. So you have an opportunity to enter, and then we'll randomly pick a winner.
That's right.
So awesome. Thank you guys. We'll be in touch.
See ya.
Have a good night. Safe. Bye.
Thanks for hanging out with us.